Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I want to thank y'all, man, because last night I went to sleep. Whatever. I was tired. Woke up. Ding, 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 ding. Comments, likes, subscriptions. I want to thank everybody who's joining this family. You know what I'm saying? Reacting to these videos. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to get in that comment box. You know what I'm saying? Chat with the kid. Follow me on all platforms. Links is in the description. And with that being said, man, today we got the fastest get back in Philly drill history. Now, I ain't gonna cap. Philly drill, compared to all the other places, like Chicago, New York, even Atlanta at this point, is really, you know what I'm saying, overlooked compared to the other places. So with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's do it. Let's check it out.
The heart of Philadelphia's Blumberg projects, the Black Flags gang reigns supreme. This notorious gang commands smaller sets under its wing, including 18th and Oxford, Richard Allen, aka Gunna Gang, 5 Up, and more. Known for their fierce reputation.
I ain't gonna count. Off top, bro, the background music a little bit too loud. I don't know if it's just me. I could just be nagging, but I honestly think that shit a little bit too loud, my boy. Turn that shit down.
Down the block, Zoo Gang, also known as the Droppas, emerged from the memory of their fallen comrade Sadi, nicknamed Zoo.
Zoo Gang,
After his death, they adopted the name Zoo Gang.
Oh,
they hail from areas like 24th and Diamond and Pentown, where Philly rapper.
I was finna say, ain't Zoo Gang, ain't that Fetty Wap, but this is in Philly, and he from New Jersey.
OT7 Kwani is from, and 25th Street, known as Poundside, home to rapper Poundside Pop. The Zoo Gang, including 24th and Berks and Omerta, is infamous for eliminating anyone who poses a threat or belongs to a rival gang. Prominent figures of Zoo Gang include OT7 Kwani, who transitioned into street life at a young age and uses his music to reflect his experiences.
Never I see that rapping, nigga, I'ma score today. $250,000 and all hundreds look like 40K. And she like setting niggas up, I told her call my phone. I'ma give her 5 racks and tell me when he home.
Poundside Pop is known for hits like Zoo Militant and his notable rejection of a record deal from Meek Mill. Diamond Street Keem from 24th and Diamond is another key member, known for his strategic prowess and musical success. On the Black Flag side, notable members include Blumberg Eared, currently on the run for multiple homicides, and Blumberg G's, a popular Philly drill rapper who was wanted for several murders before being killed in 2023.
We don't want no body shots, we standing over and taking faces. And little bro, them juveniles, they don't get no fuck, they taking cases. And we taking everything, we built this bitch up from the basement. We be drilling like we some artists, paint that bitch up, then erase it. Yeah, cruising in that mod.
NSU Shido, who survived a shooting in 2021, continues to be a prominent figure within the gang. In interviews, Shido discussed the importance of perseverance despite the violent environment. His success includes signing with Bando Baby Records and gaining a co-sign from Meek Mill.
Who the fuck is
There's no shoulders I could cry up on. I was really in a different time zone. I was trying to see 40 me from low, so I can admit that I was wrong. Told Jeezy beat that body and beat the streets, cause I lied because he gone. They expect me to lead a bitch alone every time I see her, she don't got pennies on.
Philadelphia District Attorney Larry Krasner has been vocal about ending gang violence.
I mean, he was cool. I like what he's talking about, but his flow could be a little bit more tight. Like it sounds like he's trying to fit too many words into those pockets, or maybe that's just his unorthodox flow. I don't know. I gotta listen to some of his music.
During a press conference, Krasner called for a ceasefire among all gangs, including Zoo Gang, CCK,
ain't nobody
YFA,
listening to you.
YBC, Blumberg, PNB, The Senders, and others. He announced charges against multiple gang members in Southwest, North Philly, and West Philadelphia, emphasizing the collaborative efforts of law enforcement agencies to combat gun violence and hold violent offenders accountable. As the streets ran red with the blood of fallen soldiers, the true cost of gang warfare became painfully clear. Innocent lives were lost, families torn apart, and communities left reeling in the aftermath of senseless violence.
That's true.
Anthony Mullins, known on the streets as 40, was a prominent member of the Blumberg gang. Respected and feared, his reputation was built on a foundation of unyielding strength and a relentless drive to protect his own. However, one fateful night in 2020, the streets caught up to 40. As he was coming out of a bar, he was ambushed by Hayward Harrison, also known as Lil Ranger, a member of Zoo Gang. 40 was gunned down, his life extinguished.
But look at this though, peep game. Everybody who he's talking about that quote unquote had a name in the streets, they all dead, bro. The only one, well, it's about two or three of those rappers. But besides that, bro, everybody else, they dead, bro. Just think about that.
Brutal act that left Bloomberg members heated and itching to get who was responsible for the killing. Streets would not see Bloomberg bowing down in defeat. 5 days later, the response came like a thunderclap. Lil Ranger, the assassin of 40, was found dead. Hayward Garrison, known as Lil Ranger, was shot multiple times on August 23rd, 2020 at 1:10 a.m. near the 2200 block of West Diamond Street in North Philadelphia. He was struck in the torso and was transported to Temple University Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. He was 16 years old and a member of the Zoo Gang. He was killed by Bloomberg members in retaliation for 40. Bloomberg G's was the one responsible for taking out Lil Ranger.
Man, little nigga, you let them dickheads in your head. He was rapping on my brother, now you can't even see your kid.
And he was subsequently charged with the murder. Rather than surrendering, G's chose to go on the run, taunting the police until his death in 2023. On Thursday evening, August 24th, 2023, the shooting occurred at 5:30 p.m. on Montrose Street. During this incident, 19-year-old Kyer Ladson, also known as Puda, was shot and killed.
Shots fired in this Queen Village neighborhood at 3rd and Montrose Street around 5:30 Thursday night. A 19-year-old man shot and killed, while another 19-year-old was shot and injured.
Look at all, back it up a little bit, hold on. Look at all those evidence markers. I don't know if all of them are bullets. There might be some fragments and this, that, and the third, but that's a lot of fucking shots. So, and red tape, so they wanted you dead. Bad.
Man shot and killed, while another 19-year-old was shot and injured.
It's a pretty large scene. We have over 75 spent shell casings. So we know over 75 shots were fired by what appears to be at least 2 separate caliber weapons.
Police say bullets pierced through nearby cars and homes with children inside. Police believe the man killed was targeted.
The fact that the 19-year-old that died was hit multiple times by gunfire, at least 3 to the shoulder, at least 1 time in the back and 1 time in the leg. We believe he may have been the intended target.
Over 75 shots were fired with bullets piercing nearby cars and homes. Another 19-year-old man was also injured in this attack. Puda was a member of the gang known as the 5 Saint Senders, who also go by the Senders. Puda was killed as a get-back for another fallen CCK member known as HL Osama, who had been killed just days before on August 21st, 2023. HL Osama, part of the campers, also known as O to the 4, was killed by the 616 Fixers. Although HL Osama wasn't killed by the Senders, they were trolling and mocking him on social media. Despite Osama being a camper, he was close with the Clappers, who mainly beef with the Senders. CCK stands for Campers, Clappers, and Clappers with a K. The Senders and the Fixers are allied because a member of 616 is related to one of the Senders. Later, at 8:52 p.m. on August 24th, 2023, another shooting took place on Daly Street, resulting in the death of 38-year-old Charles Fickling, also known as Dupe.
Cameras capture the gunman in one of 2 deadly shootings in South Philadelphia neighborhoods just last night.
Though.
The violence happened within
a... tried to take cover. They was definitely blowing back, but they just got caught.
3-hour span. Now police are looking into whether these shootings could be connected as neighbors recount the fear they felt as all those shots rang out. Action News reporter Maggie Kent live at police headquarters today with the latest on both of these investigations. Maggie.
Brian, 3rd District police officers responded to both of these shooting scenes happening within 3 hours of each other. In total, 5 men were shot and 2 of those men died as a result. Now, as you mentioned, investigators are looking into whether these shootings happen to be related. Gunmen, one wearing a white hoodie, the other a black hoodie, seen on surveillance video opening fire on the corner of 7th and Daly Streets Thursday night. All the while, terrified bystanders crouch behind cars.
We hear the sound. Dun, 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 dun.
3rd District Police found more than 60 shell casings at the scene.
I ain't gonna count. These niggas, they blowing 60, 70 shots every time they go on a hit. This shit ain't no game in Philly. The worst thing about it is that everybody parking their car on the street, but your car is not safe. Your car is covered for somebody in a shootout. That's all it is, boy. You better find you something with a garage, or else you're gonna walk outside one day, windows all hit up, bullets all in the side of your door. Like, I'm surprised these cars haven't blown up yet.
One of those were found inside the Chinese takeout shop on the corner. The owner took cover in the back.
I see the 3 people lay down on the floor. Maybe I don't see anything because I run to the back.
3 people were shot. A 28-year-old man and a 21-year-old man were hit, but will survive. The bullet struck 38-year-old Charles Fickling multiple times, killing him.
Dupe was found face down on the ground, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was transported to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. 2 other men, aged 31 and 28, were also injured in this shooting. Dupe was from the 7 Saint block, where most individuals claim affiliation with the Ys and YSSN, with a few also claiming the Clappers. The Clappers are part of the larger CCK gang. Members from the 7 Saint block who were responsible for Puda's death were from the Clappers. In a swift retaliation, the 5 Saint Senders got back within just 4 hours, leading to the death of Dupe. The 5 Saint Senders are known to be allies.
Bro, it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, you having to correct yourself and this, that, and the third. You probably did this video with AI or something, or you had something read it for you, because this definitely ain't, no way you done fucked up
with
that
another
much.
gang from 56th and Lansdowne, known as the 56 ERs, or the Sixers and 56 LA, but they mainly go by the Senders. The 7C and the Senders gangs have been going back and forth for years, and these 2 murders are just more casualties in the brewing war. This cycle of retaliation underscores the violent and ongoing nature of gang conflicts in the area. Investigations are ongoing with no arrests made thus far, as the city grapples with ways to curb this escalating gun violence.
It's a lot of shots, bro. Please, you know what I'm saying, if you out there in Philly, you're like, them boys is taking no prisoners. You get caught by the ops, it's over with. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Them folks is not playing. I need y'all to stay on y'all 10 when y'all out there. Philly is not safe. I ain't gonna cap though. Like with Chicago and all that other stuff, I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to say they're more tactical with it, but it's just like, usually you don't hear about 60 shots, 70 shots. It sounds like every single shooting, it was at least 60 shots. So that lead me to be like, damn, like, you better have 30 on you or a drum or something. Like, well, I mean, actually, it is multiple shooters though. It is multiple shooters, but still, that's a lot of shots, bro. And if you ain't somewhere where you know what I'm saying, can get up out of there or get safe, bro, you're gonna have some problems in Philly, bro. And them cars ain't gonna be saving you. So with that being said, man, that's the fastest get back in Philly drill history. It was a little bit under 5 hours, I think. It was either 5 hours or 5 days, that last hit on Dup. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to everybody who lost their life in these Philly wars. And with that being said, man, it's your boy Key, coming in, coming out, checking in, checking out, and we gone, man.